Major funding for KPBS Evening Edition has been made possible in part by Bill Howe Family of Companies, providing San Diego with plumbing, heating, and air restoration, flood and remodeling services for over 40 years. Call 1-800-BILL-HOWE or visit billhowe.com. And by the Conrad Trebas Foundation, Darlene Marcos Shiley, and by the following. And by viewers like you. Thank you.
"46 years ago today, San Diego was the site of what was then the worst air disaster in U.S. history. Thank you for joining us. I'm Maya Trabulsi. It's good to be back with you tonight. PSA Flight 182 crashed into a North Park neighborhood, killing 144 people. And KPBS reporter John Carroll says today, family and friends of those lost finally realized a decades-long goal.
On the north side of St. Augustine High School this morning, chimes sounded, a call to remembrance.
To memorialize this tragedy, we've created this prayer garden for our community.
A prayer garden anchored by a beautiful memorial, 144 hand-painted tiles, one for each of the lost, the tiles bearing muted versions of PSA's red and orange colors.
It was a glorious, beautiful, sunny day that day, and we were talking with hundreds of saintsmen milling around in the quad, as you still do today.
For some reason, Father James Clifford looked up and saw something terrifying, a Cessna coming up and under the PSA Boeing 727. Then they collided, the horrifying sight turning to terror on the ground.
It was coming right to us, and that was another moment of like, are we going to survive?
St. Augustine students, along with former students, some of whom were here that day, family members and friends of those lost, listening as this memorial was dedicated.
This prayer garden is certainly beautiful and will preserve the history of this event and give all of us a place for quiet solitude.
46 years, and in the space of one day, we go from no memorials to two. This one at St. Augustine High School. And here at the intersection of Dwight and Nile, where 46 years ago, PSA Flight 182 slammed into the earth, the Cessna landing just a couple of blocks away. Here, finally, a plaque dedicated to the 144 souls who lost their lives on that awful day. Among those on the PSA plane that day, several flight attendants making their way home to San Diego. Marla Scavia was one of them. Her mother, Bea Turkel, remembers it like it was yesterday.
I was at work when this occurred, and when they told me, I said, oh no, my daughter's not on that flight, because I knew she wasn't working.
Turkel turned on the news when she got home, and then came the awful realization that her daughter was on that flight. For her and the other family members and friends of those lost, it's been a long time waiting for a memorial. It finally happened due to the work of Councilmember Stephen Whitburn and his staff. He promised a year ago that a memorial would be placed within the year.
The clouds have parted, the sun is shining, and I think it's symbolic of the weight that has been lifted off the family members who now have a rightful place to come and mourn and remember those who we lost.
On the basalt stone of the St. Augustine Memorial, there is an inscription. Part of it reads, "May the memory of the deceased and all who served that day and the days that followed be eternal." With the two memorials, the hope of that fond wish is now more real for those left behind, whose lives were forever changed on September 25th, 1978. John Carroll, KPBS News.
Well, as we head into the weekend, I am tracking some pretty nice conditions. We're going to see lots of sunshine here for the remainder of the week. It will be mild, it will be breezy. There will actually be some cool starts during the morning hours, but I am also tracking our next chance of rain. I'll have a detailed look at that updated timeline coming up.
Congress worked quickly to pass a temporary spending bill to keep federal agencies funded and avoid a government shutdown. The House approved it this afternoon, followed by the Senate. Lawmakers faced a September 30th deadline, which is when they will head home and campaign as we race toward the election. Julia Benbrook has the latest from the Capitol.
Just a few days before the September 30th deadline, House Speaker Mike Johnson laid out his plan to avoid a government shutdown, writing, quote, "Our legislation will be a very narrow, bare-bones CR, including only the extensions that are absolutely necessary. While this is not the solution any of us prefer, it is the most prudent path forward under the present circumstances."
The bipartisan CR we negotiated is, of course, what most people expected. A short-term CR, one that does not last 6 months, free of poison pills, and that honors the bipartisan funding levels we agreed to earlier this year.
Johnson's bill comes after the House failed to pass a 6-month GOP government funding plan last week that included a controversial measure targeting non-citizen voting, an effort pushed by former President Donald Trump.
I'm not defying President Trump. We're getting our job done, and I think he understands that.
The limited continuing resolution would fund the government until December 20th, setting up another likely fight before the holidays, but after the election.
The one thing you cannot have is a government shutdown. It would be politically beyond stupid for us to do that right before the election.
This plan also includes an additional $231 million for the Secret Service, which will ramp up security for Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris. Reporting in Washington, I'm Julia Benbrook.
The candidates running for San Diego mayor will join KPBS for a live debate on Thursday, October 3rd at 8 p.m. San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria and challenger Larry Turner will debate the most pressing issues facing San Diegans, including housing and homelessness, public safety, and money matters. The live debate will be carried on KPBS TV, 89.5 FM, kpbs.org, and on YouTube. It's time for our next Why It Matters segment with our partner Voice of San Diego. And today, CEO Scott Lewis tells us about how San Diego lost its place as a Republican stronghold and why it matters.
I've been reporting on San Diego politics for the past 20 years, and this is the first election cycle where no Republican is even running for an office in the city of San Diego. All the candidates for mayor, city attorney, city council, they're all Democrats or nonpartisan. Just 4 years ago, several members of the city council and mayor were Republicans. Now, none. San Diego used to be a more conservative city than most any in California. Richard Nixon and Ronald Reagan loved it here. Reagan's last campaign rally of his entire political career was at Fashion Valley in November 1984.
It's great to be in San Diego, my good luck city.
What happened? Can Republicans ever come back? San Diego's local races are technically nonpartisan, but parties can help candidates raise money and send mailers about their endorsed candidates. Republicans really started to lose traction about 16 years ago when Barack Obama was elected president. Then Donald Trump won, and in San Diego, Trump was not popular. San Diego County voters supported President George W. Bush's re-election by just more than 50% in 2004. But 16 years later, President Biden beat President Trump in San Diego County by more than 60% in 2020. During that time, Democrats learned all they had to do was tie a local candidate to Trump, and they could doom that candidate. Take City Councilwoman Lori Zaff. Zaff was running for a re-election in a coastal district in 2018, 2 years after Trump won the presidency. Incumbents like her almost always won re-election. But Democrats and labor groups inundated voters with messages connecting her to Trump, and she lost by 15 points. This year, we're going to see a new test. Former San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer, one of the last Republicans in city politics, is running for county supervisor. He hopes to oust an incumbent, Democrat Tara Lawson-Remer. And now Lawson-Remer is doing the same thing. This is a billboard she put up in Ocean Beach. Here's why it matters. If Faulconer wins, the Republicans have a chance to regain the majority on the County Board of Supervisors, which they had for decades until just 4 years ago. Meanwhile, the split has shifted. Many business groups have shifted focus and support more conservative Democrats. Will they continue to do that? Will the Democrats just fight amongst themselves? Or will the Republican Party rebuild here? We asked the executive director of the Lincoln Club, Victor Lopez, what local Republicans should do.
But what needs to happen, if Republicans want to win elections in any race, not just City of San Diego, everywhere else, you have to have infrastructure, and you have to have community name ID, and you have to be able to have issues and representations that are best aligned with the district that you're running for. Democrat or Republican, if you don't have infrastructure, if you don't have a plan, if you don't have good community backing, you're going to have a really tough time getting elected.
So that's the first thing to watch on election night, that county supervisor race. If Faulkner wins, the Republican wins, maybe former President Trump no longer is holding back local candidates. But they've got a long way to go before Republicans refer to San Diego as their lucky city ever again. I'm Scott Lewis, and this is Why It Matters.
And this segment is part of our Public Matters initiative with Voice of San Diego and iNewsSource. And you can find stories, events, and more at kpbs.org/Public Matters. Fentanyl use in San Diego County has skyrocketed in recent years, but the number of fentanyl overdose deaths has begun to inch downward. KPBS border reporter Gustavo Solis has the story behind these trends.
San Diego's proximity to the border makes it a key part of the fentanyl supply chain, and it's likely to stay that way, according to the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of California, Tara McGrath.
We are a transition point for the arrival of fentanyl. And what I mean by that is that we're a transportation hub. The fentanyl comes in through the Mexican border and then transfers up to distribution hubs like Los Angeles and Las Vegas, and then gets distributed to the rest of the country.
Now, it's inevitable that some of that supply stays in San Diego, feeding the local demand for fentanyl, with tragic consequences. Overdose deaths have skyrocketed in San Diego County, from less than 100 to more than 800 in recent years. It's a grim reality that San Diego District Attorney Summer Stephan is all too familiar with.
We've made fighting fentanyl a priority because we are ground zero for it.
But there are signs of hope. For the first time since the fentanyl crisis began, the number of overdose deaths has leveled off and even began to go down.
San Diego sort of uniquely has shown a 7% reduction in the number of fentanyl overdoses in 2023 as compared to 2022 and 2021.
Yet, with nearly 750 fentanyl deaths countywide last year, Stephan is hardly celebrating. Instead, her office and public health experts are studying a shift in how people use the drug and what that might mean for the future.
So while in 2019, 2020, we never saw cases where somebody was seeking or asking for fentanyl, now in 2024, we have many cases where the victims ask specifically to get fentanyl.
April Ella is the Director of Operations for A New Path, a drug treatment organization based in San Diego. She says there's been an evolution in how people use fentanyl. Just a few years ago, most people took it by accident.
People who are searching for fentanyl, where they start maybe trying to get like a Xanax or that was laced with fentanyl, they realize fentanyl's in it. They might get a little bit more addicted to it, drop the whole Xanax portion, and go towards fentanyl.
Experts tell KPBS that fentanyl is now much easier and cheaper to get in San Diego than heroin. Advocates credit the drop in deaths to the overdose reversal drug naloxone, which goes by the brand name of Narcan. But fewer overdose deaths does not necessarily mean fewer overdoses. Ella says that non-fatal overdoses are extremely difficult to track.
If they didn't go to the hospital, or they didn't get arrested, or they didn't get, some sort of care of some sort, even calling a helpline or something like that, there's no way to really track how many people are overdosing every single day.
And despite the lack of reliable data, A New Path has seen more demand for naloxone, which suggests that more people are overdosing, or at the very least, are at risk of overdosing.
When we're out in the field, people will report, I used 3 of those kits. I used 3 of those kits on my brother, whoever, my roommate, something like that. But that doesn't mean that gets reported anywhere.
Prosecutors agree that naloxone is making a difference, but they also credit increased collaboration among law enforcement agencies. Federal prosecutors work closely with the FBI, DEA, Border Patrol, and local law enforcement to go after large drug smuggling operations.
Identify and dismantle the cartels. That's what the U.S. Attorney's Office does. That's our unique piece of the puzzle in fighting fentanyl and other narcotics.
District Attorney Stefan says tougher drug sentencing laws are also needed. Meanwhile, advocates like Ella say that would be a return to failed policies of the war on drugs. Gustavo Solis, KPBS News.
And this is another in a series of stories focused on separating fact from myth regarding migrant crime and border security. You can watch all of the related stories on our KPBS YouTube page. Just click on the News Features tab. Nearly 165 million people have an important item on their to-do list in the coming weeks, enrolling in their employment-sponsored health insurance. Emily Schmidt has more on how to find your best health insurance fit.
No one size fits all, and the same goes for employer-provided health insurance. That makes open enrolling an especially personal challenge.
Often you're being asked, when you have a choice of plans, you're being asked to make a trade-off between premiums and cost sharing.
Of course, we can't predict what's going to happen in terms of our health, but we can kind of think about, how do we expect to use our coverage in the year ahead, and kind of choose according to what you think your expenses will be.
There's the alphabet soup of options, HMO versus PPO.
You tend to have more choice of provider in a PPO. That's the upside. The downside is if you have to go out of network, you'll probably end up paying more.
And FSA, which is often use it or lose it savings, versus the HSA, which requires a high deductible plan that potentially requires more spending up front. Then consider healthcare you used this year with care that might be brand new.
The typical worker spends something like 15 minutes a year picking their health plan. The best advice I could give is to spend more time than that to make sure you understand how the plan works, what it covers, what it doesn't.
Spend a little bit of time in figuring out how you would navigate your coverage when you need it, because often when you need it is not the best time to try to figure it out.
It's the health insurance twist on an apple a day keeping the doctor away. Work to pick the right plan now, so the right plan is in place to work for you. For Consumer Watch, I'm Emily Schmidt.
A new state audit shows that many community college students are not graduating or transferring to university within 4 years. KPBS North County reporter Alexander Nguyen says the complex transferring process is partly to blame.
Like many students at Palomar College in San Marcos, Isabel Wilson chose the community college route to figure things out.
Seeing what I want to get into before I actually commit to a 4-year.
She just graduated from high school, and this is her first semester. She's counting on being able to use her credits here to transfer to a 4-year university.
I talked to a counselor before I started here. He gave me the rundown essentially of what my options are. And I'm giving myself the option to transfer to a 4-year rather than just commit to an associate's.
Community college is supposed to help students get a 2-year degree and then transfer to a 4-year college. But a new state audit found that many students never graduate or transfer.
The report was released yesterday. It found that only 1 in 5 students, or roughly 20% who intend to transfer, did so within 4 years. Bureaucracy is partly to blame. Both the University of California and California State University have different requirements. The report says the transfer system is too complex, and students sometimes get lost in the maze.
It's kind of set against you, like the odds.
Daniel Storzik plans to transfer to Cal State San Marcos within a year. He finds the news upsetting.
It shouldn't be kind of other factors holding the student back. It should kind of just be their own determination and skills, kind of how they plan it out and how they go through their years in community college. That determines when they transfer.
Chula Vista Assembly member David Alvarez was surprised at how low the transfer rate was. He was the one who asked for the audit.
It's a wake-up call for sure for our institutions of higher learning to get their act together and make sure that we are successfully getting students to complete and to graduate.
He says the audit unearths a number of roadblocks for the legislator to address to streamline the process for students. For Storzik, he says he's in pretty good shape because he talked to his counselor early and outlined the steps needed to transfer.
For the most part, having a concrete plan, talking with counselors and friends and family that have kind of gone through this path is really helpful.
Alexander Nguyen, KPBS News.
The biggest air show in the country is coming back with a boom this weekend. Our media partner KGTV met up with the team responsible for all of the explosions during the air show's grand finale, showing off the capabilities of the Marine Corps. The Miramar Bomb Squad spends months planning and is putting the finishing touches on the setup now.
On air show day, there's going to be 800 feet of 5-gallon fuel bags. So they're going to coil 15 feet of deck cord, put fuel on top of it, and it's going to get that big explosion.
The MCAS Miramar Air Show kicks off on Friday and continues through the weekend. And if you're interested, you can meet the Miramar Bomb Squad at their static display. The San Diego Padres are heading back to the playoffs, and they secured their spot with one of the rarest plays in baseball last night in LA.
Rojas on the ground to third. Machado touches third, fires to second. Out at first. Oh my goodness! It's a triple play.
The Dodgers were threatening to tie the game in the bottom of the ninth when the Padres defense secured the win. Doing so earned them at least a spot as a wild card team in the National League. The playoffs start next week, and we will know the postseason matchups by Sunday.
Well, as we head into the weekend, I am tracking some really nice weather, some chilly starts, but overall great. Lots of sunshine here as we head near Saturday and Sunday. For tonight, I'm tracking some low clouds near the coast, but overnight lows will primarily be in the mid-60s here across the coastal regions. We'll even see some 50s a little bit farther inland. So overall, partly cloudy skies, relatively mild conditions, including 64 for San Diego County, 61 in Chula Vista, 61 for Oceanside and Camp Pendleton. The overall setup here for your Thursday, we are going to see that heat dome expand and intensify across northern parts of Arizona, southern parts of Utah, so we will be watching that. Also, Las Vegas is going to be cooking here for Thursday and Friday, but across the West Coast and the Southwest, we're going to see overall pretty nice conditions here for us. Highs across southwestern California for tomorrow will primarily be in the low to mid 70s, but the farther inland you go, it'll be a little bit warmer, and the desert areas will definitely climb into the 105 to 110 range here for your Thursday. On Friday, we are going to see that heat dome slowly start to work its way off to the south and to the southwest, so this will start to work its way towards far southern California here as we head into Friday afternoon and Friday evening, with still very hot weather for Vegas. Future track radar is showing that here for this evening, we're going to see mostly clear skies. Heading into the overnight hours, we'll see some cloud coverage there off the coast, but overall for your Thursday afternoon, pretty nice weather here for us. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. By Friday here as we head into late Thursday, early Friday, some clearing across northern parts of California, but overall we're going to be primarily tracking sunny conditions here, especially on the coast. So for the coastal forecast here for the next 5 days, I'm tracking sunny skies. Highs will maintain in the 70s. Lows will dip into the 50s, so we will see some cooler conditions there along the coastal regions. Inland, you'll see highs in the 80s, lows in the 50s, so once again, those chillier conditions. In the mountain areas, we'll see highs in the 70s, lows a mix of 50s and 60s, and across the desert region, we're going to see some hot weather, with highs climbing as high as 110.
I'm Jeff Bennett. Tonight on the NewsHour, Hurricane Helene rapidly gains steam, threatening Florida's Gulf Coast. That's at 7 after Evening Edition on KPBS.
Pamela Macias is a dancer, an educator, choreographer, and co-director of the Tijuana contemporary dance studio, Connect Art. The company is being tapped to create a work for San Diego Dance Theater's annual Trolley Dances, and KPBS video journalist Matthew Bowler says Macias sees dance as a way to break down borders.
And for me, it's like everything I can't say with words, to say it with movement.
Pamela Macias from Connect Arte in Tijuana has been dancing for a long time.
Because in ballet, I was 10 years, like from 5 years to my 15 years.
These days, Macias has swapped her ballet slippers for some Nikes. But ballet is still the foundation of her training.
It's really the base of most of the dances, but also I think there's more freedom in contemporary, and I love that part, to be more free.
Part of that freedom is the freedom to cross borders.
From the beginning, we start with the space of Connect Arte. We think of having teachers from San Diego to Tijuana and also bringing some of the experience of Tijuana to San Diego. So it really makes us really excited to be working and having this challenge to bring our movement to the other side of the border.
And on September 28th and 29th, Macias and the Connect Audit dancers will come to this side of the border to perform their choreography in Trolley Dances. Each fall for a quarter century, San Diego Dance Theater partners with San Diego Metropolitan Transit System to take art to the people through dance. This year it starts at the Old Town Station on the Green Line with stops at Gaslamp Quarter, Convention Center, and Seaport Village. Audiences ride the trolley and at each stop experience a site-specific dance performance. Macias says each stop is unique.
I think it's special and different because the space is different. So I don't think there's any choreography that it's the same.
At rehearsal, they're getting the music and the moves just right. Created in Tijuana, performed in San Diego. Matthew Bowler, KPBS News.
That is just so cool, and you can catch dance performances on the trolley this Saturday, September 28th. And for more information, you can check out our Fall Arts Guide at kpbs.org/Fall Arts Guide. And here's a look at what we are working on for tomorrow with the KPBS Newsroom on NPR's Morning Edition. How will a plan to eliminate income tax on tips affect workers' decision on who to vote for or whether to vote at all? And KPBS Midday Edition is wrapping up the best in arts and culture events in San Diego with the weekend preview. And you can find tonight's stories on our website, kpbs.org. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Maya Trabulsi. Good night.
Major funding for KPBS Evening Edition has been made possible in part by Bill Howe Family of Companies, providing San Diego with plumbing, heating, and air restoration, flood and remodeling services for over 40 years. Call 1-800-BILL-HOWE or visit billhowe.com. And by the Conrad Prebys Foundation, Darlene Marcos Shiley, and by the following. And by viewers like you. Thank you.